Credit goes to applaud or not to applaud. Do subscribe to its channel.
Well, who are you first?
Police officer, just asking, can I help? Is there anything you need
Well,
to
no.
help with?
Could you identify yourself properly for me,
I don't
please?
need to identify myself to ask you.
Well, you're in plain clothes. You do. Yes, you do. It is part of your code of
Can we
ethics.
just stand over there because it's cars.
Are you guys alright?
We might need some assistance. Just give me a sec. Sorry, do you want to just come around there? Sorry.
Why would you need some assistance for?
I don't know who you are, do I?
Well, who are you?
Well, I will identify myself as a police officer because I'm on duty.
Okay. And your shoulder number as well, please.
2167.
2167.
So if you just want to step over here, I'll explain to you why we...
No, I'm finding exactly where I am.
So obviously you just come up towards the gate with your phone out.
Yes.
It's quite suspicious. Obviously we don't know who you are. No,
Okay.
nothing about you. So
Well, I don't know who you are, okay?
Well,
And you're suspicious. Yeah, but even as a police officer, you're suspicious as well.
Anyway, why aren't you taking pictures of that yard?
Because I can.
Why?
For public interest.
What is the public interest?
You're a public service, okay? I'm a
What's
member of the
interest in
public,
doing that?
okay?
Can we... I'll probably just get a mark.
That's alright, we're going to get marks.
Okay, so could you identify yourself properly, please?
I don't need
You're
to.
in plain clothes and you do, okay? If you're not going to identify yourself properly,
Well, I've
in front of this,
myself as a
in front
police
of this officer, okay? In front of
This
this
is my police
officer,
sergeant who I know she's
it
a
makes
police
no
officer.
difference.
It doesn't matter.
It makes no difference. She is in plain clothes, sir.
I've identified myself as a
Yeah,
police officer.
and
I will
actually,
that's fine.
yeah, I will
Okay,
carry
sir?
on talking to you, but I will not talk to her because she has not
That's fine.
actually
When you're speaking to me,
showed
that's fine.
herself as an officer.
That's fine.
So I will not engage with her.
This interaction with the Cologne Del Police, when an officer in plain clothes is not in uniform, she refuses to properly identify herself, which usually necessitates presenting a warrant card. While the officer seems protective about lawful filming, the auditor is adamant about this fundamental criterion. Observe how fast this straightforward request for identification turns into a request for backup, creating the conditions for what seems to be an unwarranted altercation over entirely legal behavior.
Yeah.
We've identified myself as a police officer in my warrant card.
Yep, and as I told you, I will. And as I told you, I will gladly engage with you, sir. Okay, but as I said, because she hasn't identified herself properly, okay, I will not engage with her.
So
I
you
will
see
carry
why
on
we've approached
engaging
you,
with
right? Do you understand why we've
That's
approached you or
fine.
no?
That's
But
perfectly
do you
fine.
know why we've approached you? You know why we've approached you, right?
Well, you've approached me because I have a camera.
Yes, and you're facing it towards the backyard,
Yes.
which is quite suspicious to us.
Well, it's lawful.
Well, first
It's
of all, you're
yes or no,
blocking-
sir?
You're blocking an access.
No,
by
I'm not,
standing
sir.
there.
I'm
You
standing
were.
on the actual
You were
pavement.
standing by the
I was
gate, so we
standing
have
on the
cameras
actual pavement here, sir.
there. We have
This
cameras.
is
You
the
stand
actual
there.
pavement here, okay?
Either
I
way,
was
we have
standing
the enforcement
directly
right
there,
through
sir,
here.
on the pavement. On the pavement.
Anyway, so
that is the road, not the
We've got
pavement,
some uniform
okay?
officers
So
coming
you need
downstairs
to
speak
clarify
you.
that, okay? Do not make stuff up, okay? That's one thing that you don't want to be doing, is making stuff up, sir. Okay? I was
Sir,
on
we've
the
got
pavement.
Sir, we've got CCTV
Yeah,
here, so
and I've
you're
got it all
clearly-
on camera.
Okay.
I'm on the pavement here, sir.
Okay.
Okay? So don't make stuff up. Okay? That's what the problem is. Okay? When you have officers such as yourself that make stuff up.
All right, sir.
And that's the problem. Good
Right,
afternoon,
there
sir.
you
How are you?
That's in uniform.
How are you, sir?
Not too bad, sir. Can I ask
Yeah.
why you're
Well,
reporting?
first of all, could you identify yourself properly
No
for me,
problem. My
sir?
name's PC Bassim, Touch the Colonel Police Station. I'm a response officer.
And your shoulder number, please, sir.
2120 November Whiskey.
Thank you very
Can I
much.
ask also why you're reporting outside the police
Well,
station?
in 1 second, would you two ladies mind identifying yourself properly for me, please?
The video, which clearly shows pavement standing, seems to contradict the officer's allegation that entry was blocked. On pavements, people typically have the right of way. The officer's increasing tone contrasts with the auditor's measured reaction, especially when many officers show up for what is effectively a single person with a camera.
So I'm dyslexic, that's why I'm asking you to identify yourself
So
properly.
just let you know,
Okay.
all the visually recording videos.
Pardon?
PAO Darwood.
Okay, and your shoulder number.
I don't have a shoulder.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. So can I ask your name, please?
I don't have to give my name,
Okay.
sir.
Can I ask the purpose of why you're recording?
For public interest.
Okay. And is that part of an audit as such, sir, for some reason? Are you an auditor? Is that what you do?
Yes, I do go around different police
Okay,
stations.
that's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Can I ask the name of your YouTube channel if you have an audit trail as such?
No, I'm not gonna give that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Can I just why you're standing out here?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly, please?
Because what, sorry?
Could you identify yourself properly for me, please?
I'm PC Roycroft, that's Condell Police Station. Is that good enough for you?
And your shoulder number, please.
You can see it.
Okay?
Go ahead.
I'm not good with numbers. Would you mind actually saying?
1880.
Thank you.
What is it that you're doing, sir?
Well, what does it look like, madam?
I don't know. You're filming me. Can I ask why?
Right, there you go.
Hello.
Exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm filming.
No, I'm up front. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Right. First of all, can I actually ask you why you did not tell me that you had actually put your body camera on
Okay. Well.
when it's part of your code of ethics under
Right,
section 3.5 that you should tell me?
Okay. So prior to you talking to Master, sir, I did visibly orderly tell you that my body worn camera was activated. You didn't appear to be
Okay.
listening.
If I missed that, sir, then I
Okay.
do apologise.
That's all right. Not a problem, sir. Would you like me to tell you
Okay.
again? You can clearly see it's activated.
Yeah,
so,
no, that's fine. And as I said,
So
if I did miss that before, I do apologise for
No,
that.
not a problem at all, sir. Okay. So how long do you intend on staying?
I
outside?
don't know. I don't know, sir.
Okay. Just a bit wary, so obviously, that you seem to be filming outside the police station, which is completely within legal remit. It's just I don't need to catch officers coming in and out of their own personal vehicles as such.
The officer's apology for failing to announce body-on video activation is an example of professionalism. Verbal notification of the start of recording is usually required by policy. Although this demonstrates accountability, the following resumption of hostile methods implies that the de-escalation was, at most, momentary.
So can you see obviously why I potentially ask you if you wouldn't mind to not record outside of the police station?
Well, no, I will carry on doing what I'm here to do,
Okay.
and that is what I will do.
Okay. Have you been to other police station at all today, sir?
That's irrelevant.
Okay. So you're not willing to disclose to me how long you intend on staying outside?
Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be here for.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you made up a lie by trying to say that I was actually blocking when I was standing on the pavement.
Sorry, what?
So you need to clarify that, okay, and not make stuff up.
Okay, so can you listen to me now?
No, please
What
don't
was your
talk to me
name?
like that, please.
Like anything.
Okay.
I've just asked you
It
what's your
makes
name,
no
sir.
difference what my name is.
Okay,
I don't have to
I'll
give my
refer to
name.
you as sir. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. So at the moment, you're posed as a bit of a risk, okay? A safety
What's the risk?
issue.
There's no
currently
safety
you're
issue.
standing in front of the gates for a police station.
I'm standing
You're more
on
than
a
welcome to
pavement.
listen
I'm standing on
no,
a
you're not
pavement.
on the pavement.
This is the pavement. There's the road. That is the curb.
Do you want to listen to me?
That is the curb. So this is the pavement. That is the road.
Okay. You're
Okay.
more than welcome to stand over there by the cars. You just
I'm
can't
fine
stand here.
I can
because
stand
this
here.
is where the cars come in for the police station.
Well, no.
right?
That is the road that
Now
they
you're
are.
blocking it.
No, I'm not blocking it. This is
Well,
the
you're blocking-
pavement. This
You're
is the
currently a
pavement.
safety issue because
Okay.
what we
No,
can't
I'm on the
have-
pavement. If a car comes onto the pavement, okay, as a pedestrian, I actually have right of way. So let's actually clarify
So
this.
what I'm explaining to you, sir,
Okay.
is what I'm saying about being an officer, a safety issue, is because you're standing here, we've got to make, that means that someone's going to have to stand here and make sure you don't keep walking in when the gate's open.
I'm not going in any area
Okay,
that
well,
I
I
should
don't know
not
you,
be.
so I don't know that.
Okay.
All I'm asking
Right.
you to do
Answer me this
is to
question.
move over
Answer me
to
this
the cars.
question. Have I gone through those blue gates?
I don't know, sir. I've just met you.
Have I
Just
gone
walked
through
out.
those blue
I
gates?
don't know, sir.
Right. Well, then go and check your own CCTV, and you'll see that I
But
will
I'm
not go
saying, how
into
do
a
I know
restricted
that you're not
area
going to?
because I'm not here to break the law.
So what are
I'm
you
not
doing?
here to break the law.
Why are you
I'm
doing
here to do what I'm lawfully here to do.
that? Which is-
Okay, to film.
Okay.
Right.
When the auditor is only standing on public pavement, the safety risk claim seems dubious. Generally speaking, no authorization is needed to shoot from publicly accessible locations. The officer's emphasis on limiting a citizen's ability to stand on public property raises questions about their comprehension of fundamental rights.
You telling me that I am standing in the wrong place, considering I'm standing clearly on a pavement, okay, you do not have the right to do
I
that.
said you're a safety risk because you're standing
I'm
by
no
the
safety
entrances
risk.
and the exits
Yeah.
to the police station.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly where
I said
it's
you can
publicly,
stand further over here by the
exactly
cars,
where it's
but you
publicly
can't stand
accessible.
here.
This is publicly
It's
accessible.
not publicly
Yes,
accessible.
yes, how is it
Because
not?
It's the
It is
access
the
to
pavement.
the backyard of a
Yeah,
police station,
it's still
sir.
the pavement up to the gate. Up to the gate,
Why do you want to stand
okay,
by the gate then?
because that's what I'm here to do.
Why?
Okay, because that is what I'm here to do.
But what do you get out of standing by the gates? What,
Well, it
what
makes
are
no
you doing?
difference.
What are you...
I'm here to see how you guys actually interact. You got that other officer that actually went away that made up lies and bullshit.
What lies?
Okay, by trying to say I was actually blocking vehicles going in. Okay,
Okay.
the officer that you were talking to just there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
right? And that's
All right.
what the problem
Well, I've
is.
just
When
come
you
out
got
and spoken to
officers,
you. I
okay,
don't
that
know
come
anything
out, hang
about
on a
what
minute,
you
let me
said.
finish. Okay, when you got officers that come out and they make stuff up, and then the way that you just actually tried to say that I have to go over there and this isn't publicly accessible, this is perfectly publicly accessible. Okay,
Well,
so
the only
please do
people
not
that
make
have
stuff up.
I'm not making anything up, sir. The only people that have access to this is police officers.
Okay,
the
right.
public aren't allowed
See
through
that
these
blue
gates.
gate? See that blue gate?
The public
Okay.
aren't allowed through there,
Yeah,
are they?
and I have
No.
not gone through there, and I
Okay.
will not go through
But
there.
at the moment,
So
it's
please
a risk
don't.
that you're standing here.
No,
and that
it's
if
not a risk.
someone buzzes
The
themselves
risk,
in and
no,
you try
the
and
risk,
walk through,
the
that's
risk
the
is
risk.
when I go in.
Okay, but how do I know
Okay,
you're not
but
going to
until
do
I
that?
do that, I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, well,
Okay,
we want to try and prevent that
yeah,
so that doesn't
I
happen.
won't be going through that area.
You can say that to me, but people have tried.
Okay, well that's somebody else. It's not me.
Well,
Okay,
I don't know that,
right.
sir. I
Well,
don't know your name. I don't know who you are.
right.
I don't
Number
know
one.
anything about you.
Right, let me
You
just
won't
say
give
this
me
to
your
you.
name, will
Number
you?
one, I
So
don't
how
have
do
to
I
give
know
you my
that?
name.
You don't.
Number
So
two,
then how am I supposed
don't
to know
make
if
a
you are or aren't going to
presumption.
do that?
Don't make a presumption on someone.
Well, sir, you're standing
Okay,
here
I
refusing
don't
to leave.
care.
So that would be my presumption.
I don't
wouldn't it?
care.
An important escalation step is marked by the charges of attitude problems. Officers are often expected by professional standards to maintain composure regardless of the citizen's behavior. The auditor's threat to report indicates that he is aware that this conversation does not meet standards for professional behavior, especially when it comes to responding to legitimate activities.
Well, that doesn't make any
Okay.
sense, sir.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It really doesn't.
Okay,
sir.
I will tell you
don't know
now.
why you want to
I
spend
will
your
tell
day
you now.
doing this,
You
but if
actually
I were
have
you,
a
I would
real
ask you to
attitude
move-
problem.
That's fine.
Okay, you
I
have a
don't think I've
major
any
attitude problem.
attitude whatsoever,
Okay,
sir.
and I will be reporting you
That's
for
absolutely
it.
fine. You
Okay,
filmed me. I filmed
because you are an absolute. Oh man, it's
I've
not
got
even worth.
absolutely no attitude with you, sir. I've asked you.
Yeah,
not to
you
go
do.
over there.
You've got a major
I've been very
attitude.
polite to you this entire time.
Okay,
I don't know what you're talking
no,
about.
you haven't.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so
Absolutely
what
fine.
I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing what I'm lawfully
Can
allowed
you
to
do
do.
it over by the car
No.
for me?
No, I
Why
will
not?
not, because I do not have to. Okay, I will go exactly where I'm lawfully allowed to go, and I will film exactly what I can see. Okay, I won't be going into any restricted areas because, as I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do a completely lawful activity, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, and I should be left alone to do what I'm lawfully allowed to do. Okay,
But
if
I've
you
told
hang on,
you,
if you
you're-
have a problem with that, then go and get me your sergeant or your inspector out.
Why do you want my
Okay,
sergeant or inspector?
because I'm entitled and legally allowed to actually ask for them. Okay, and
but
it's part
why?
of your
What
code of
for?
ethics that if I actually ask for one, that you should be on your radio and
I've
actually
just spoken to a
requesting one.
sergeant already.
It makes no difference. I'm requesting
My
a
sergeant is the
sergeant.
one that spoke to
I'm
me to come
requesting
down
a
here.
sergeant or an inspector to come down. Okay, until they come
For
down,
what
I will
reason,
carry
sir?
on doing what
Can I
I'm
ask
going to
for
do.
what reason
I
you-
don't need to tell you that.
Well, for me to ask for them to come
I
down,
don't
I
need to
know
tell you that.
why.
No, I do not need to tell you that.
Right. So obviously the issue that we have at hand, so this is being on quick.
Yeah, you can carry on talking to me.
Okay, well, so like I said, you.
So,
No,
okay,
no, so,
that's not
right, so
a
now you're crossing the threshold.
No, I'm on
You
the
are.
pavement.
And you take a step
There
back
is
from me,
the
so now-
gate.
No. So right, here's the boundary.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
no,
that's the
yeah,
boundary.
and
Go
you-
in there.
Several cops seem to be misinterpreting fundamental property boundaries as they continue to contest evident public pavement access. Public pavements typically include tangible obstacles like gates. The persistent pressure from several policemen on such a straightforward matter raises the possibility of either intentional intimidation or training deficiencies.
No,
So I'm gonna ask
the
you-
boundary is still the gate.
Take a step back from me, sir.
I
please.
don't need to.
All I'm asking you is kindly take a step back from me. That's
I
all
don't
it
need
is.
to move
As you
anywhere.
can see, sir, the boundary's here. And you
No,
just crossed it by
no.
stepping-
Where is the
That's all it
boundary?
is.
That's
fine,
the
sir.
boundary. That's the
fine.
gate. Okay, and I'm allowed to go exactly on this pavement.
So,
Okay,
but the gate
where it's
threshold starts
publicly.
from here, doesn't it?
No, the
So-
gate goes
So
that
the-
way.
Okay, so the reason
Okay.
obviously my colleagues asked you to stop filming and recording in a public place is, like I said, you're more than welcome to do it at a safe distance. The only reason why obviously it's concerned for us is we use access to get in via the intercom, and potentially we might be entering sensitive material through the access point. Now, we don't want you filming and recording that, so obviously officers are coming and going. We don't need to record sensitive documentation such as their vehicle registration and such. You know, like I said, you're still in the right to
Right.
record.
Regardless, I can film whatever I can see. Okay, regardless to what it is.
Right, but so to me as a police officer, it looks a bit suspicious to why you're pointing your camera towards the direction of a police backyard.
Because it's something that the public pays for.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm entitled to film it and
Okay.
and lawfully.
And I'm
allowed
not
to
disputing
film
your
it.
legal right to film in a public place, sir. It's just where I said your camera's pointing towards the entrance of a police station,
Yeah.
or backyard of a police station.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be hard to say so whether it's accessible via Google Maps if you're saying it's not publicly knowledge, is it? It's not
Okay.
publicly published all over the internet as to what vehicles are coming in and out of the police station, are there?
I don't care.
Apart from yourself,
I'm
filming,
here.
sir.
I'm here to look at police
So
vehicles.
just watch out, you don't need to get...
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So as you're saying?
Okay, I'm here to film police property that the public pay for.
Okay.
Okay, and as I said, okay, this is the actual payment. Okay, and this is what I'm here to do.
Well, so at the
Okay.
moment, you're now on police premises. You've now crossed the line into police premises.
What line is that?
Lawfully, we can-
What line is that?
Like I said, by the gates.
Officers maintain that the pavement itself is restricted, making the crossing the border claim nearly impossible. Generally, access limits on public land must be marked with signage. The auditor's composed reiteration of the facts stands in stark contrast to the officer's growing.
I've already told you that. I told you that when I
You
came
are
out here.
such a joker. You
Am
really
I?
are.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Okay,
It's
and
really
let's get
funny,
it
sir.
right. It's public
It's not
property.
public property.
It's who pays for it? Who pays for it?
Original.
Who pays for it? Original, yeah. That's why you got an attitude.
Okay.
Okay,
I think I've been
original.
very polite
You
to
got a
you.
major. Yes, be quiet, will you? Okay, you are absolutely talking out your arse.
Okay. So can I just so let's get out of the road because obviously the vehicle's
No.
coming. Okay. Right. So I'm going to ask you to step back again because again you're crossing the boundary, aren't you? So it's clear,
I'm going
it's as
up
clear
to
as
the
that.
gate where I'm
No,
allowed to
so,
go.
all right, we're going to keep disputing this, sir. We're going to keep going back and forth, but clearly, as you can see, the gate is there. The
Okay,
boundary crosses.
right. Can you tell me then where
Right,
it
so-
actually says?
so-
hang on. No,
Okay.
no. For it to actually be as you're saying,
Yeah.
there needs to be a sign
Okay.
saying about no public access. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Can you tell me where that sign is? There is
Well,
no sign,
it's
sir.
quite perceivable, sir. Obviously, you can see the gate starts here.
And the gate
Boundary's
goes that
running
way.
across. That's fine.
Okay? And the
Well,
gate goes that way.
okay,
Okay?
well, so like I
I'm
said-
allowed to go exactly where it's
Right.
publicly accessible.
Right, and I'm not disputing that fact.
Okay.
But at this point,
So under Section
point-
33 of the Criminal
point-
Justice Act of
Okay.
1972,
Yeah.
okay, I actually have rights to actually be here, sir.
okay.
Okay? So, and you are actually preventing me from doing that.
Okay. So I'm not disputing your right to get into a
Okay.
public place, but the moment you step over the threshold, it's continuing for your private property, aren't you? It's within the police boundary. So,
Public,
like I said,
public
sir,
property.
A police-
Public
a police
property.
station is
Who
not public
pays
property.
for it?
It's private premises.
No, it's registered as a business. The police, all police forces are registered as businesses. Okay? But it is
Right, so
a
my
public
sergeant is coming down
building.
to speak to you, and he
That's
will
fine.
reiterate what I have told you.
That's
so it's
fine.
fine. We can wait here.
The auditor demonstrates his awareness of his rights to public access by invoking Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act. For officers to impose movement restrictions in public areas, they typically need legal permission. Although severe, the retraining statement shows sincere worries about the officer's seeming misunderstanding of fundamental public access regulations.
Okay? But I tell you, you seriously need retraining.
That's okay, sir.
Okay?
I recorded. You're recorded. There's
And that's
no
fine.
issues.
And I will be getting a copy of that.
That's
So don't
absolutely
worry
fine.
about that.
You do that, sir. It's absolutely fine by me.
Right? Absolute joker.
Here's control them. Is it yourself or
I think
two,
that's
three,
fine.
and four, three?
you know what I mean, asking, sir? What made you choose Scotland Police Station out of all the police stations? Is it like a random scheduled order you do?
Well, no, I do a number of different police stations.
Have you been here before?
Okay?
Have you
So,
been to this one before? Oh, am I being ignored?
well, that's another presumption.
No, I've asked. That's not presumption.
Okay.
I'm asking. Have you been here before?
Well, it's irrelevant to whether or not I have or I
I was
haven't.
just making conversation.
Yeah, but that's an irrelevant question.
Okay, right.
Okay? Completely irrelevant.
Irrelevant to you standing out here filming, and I'm asking you if you've been here before.
Am I breaking the law? Yes or no?
We'll wait
Answer
for
the
my
question.
sergeant. We'll wait for my
Answer the
sergeant.
question.
We'll
So
wait
you
for my
can't. You can't answer that
Well,
question.
apparently I can't answer
Okay.
the question.
You can't answer that question
Okay,
because I'm not breaking the law.
Okay.
Okay? You've blocked my right of way, okay, which I will be putting in a complaint. No, I'm entitled to go all the way to that gate there, okay? This
We're
is
not
all
past here.
completely publicly accessible. Where is the sign saying no actual public access? There isn't one.
I don't think there really
There isn't
needs
one.
to be. It's a police
Yes, there
station.
does need to be.
It's a police
So you-
station, sir. Most
It
people
makes no
know
difference.
that.
You still have to have that there. Okay,
well,
so
we
you
can
need
have a
to
word
actually
with the
get that
people
right.
Put signs up. I don't know.
The basic problem here is revealed by the officer's incapacity to verify whether any laws are being broken. Before limiting legal activity, police typically need a reasonable suspicion of a crime. This discussion shows the complete lack of a legal foundation for the confrontation. However, a number of officials continue to be in the wrong position.
Of course, there you go.
Good afternoon, Sergeant. How are you?
All right, thank you. How are you?
Good, not too bad. First of all, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please,
Who are you,
Sergeant?
sir? Who are you?
No, would you mind identifying yourself,
Why is that?
please? Because I'm asking you to, so that
Okay.
I can actually address you properly,
Okay.
and I can actually then tell you what my complaint is, sir.
Okay. I'm Sergeant Sailback. I'm based here at Condell Police Station.
Okay, and your shoulder number?
307.
Thank you very much. Okay. Well, I'm just here doing a completely lawful activity, okay? And when I get stopped by an officer, okay, and get told that I'm blocking and standing in the road when I'm on the pavement,
Okay.
right, that's something that an officer should not make up,
Right.
right? And then when I then have this female officer here,
Okay.
right, that decides then that she wants to be rude, right, in the manner in which she actually addresses a member of the public, okay, that's not right.
Okay.
Right, and then I then also had another officer that failed to identify themselves when they were in plain clothes.
Okay.
Okay, and when you're in plain clothes, you are meant to produce your warrant card. Okay, which she failed to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I would like to put in a complaint about all those three officers, oh, and then this gentleman as well, for actually obstructing my actual way as well.
Okay. Well,
With him. Well, Colin said that he was walking down there with the car that few days. And he's allowed to stand by the cars, which I've informed him, but he's continued to keep walking up and down here. He walked over there and started filming into the backyard. And then, what's been a complaint saying that I was rude, a non-uniform officer was introduced warrant card, I don't know who that was, and also about Harris blocking him from going into the blue gates.
Those were the issues, yeah? Did I miss any?
Yeah, those were some of them.
Some of them?
Yep.
Oh, I missed one.
Right, so
Okay. Well, first of all, Sergeant, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please?
yeah, Sergeant Gregor.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic.
316 Northwest.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. What are your intentions for the rest of the day?
I don't know yet.
Don't know
I
yet.
have no idea yet.
Okay. All right.
if there's an
Right.
issue with the officer's conduct, we'll have someone review their body worn footage.
Yeah,
as appropriate.
and I will also request copies of all of the cameras as well.
Okay. All right. What I'll do is respectfully request that you do not go past those gates.
I won't be going past
Right,
the
you're
gates.
fine
I'm not
where
here
you
to
are.
break the law. I'm not here to break the law.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm just here to actually film what the public pay for. That is all that I'm here to do. Okay, and when I'm actually getting stopped, okay, from doing that,
Yeah.
okay, that should not be happening. I won't go into any restricted area. As I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do exactly what I'm lawfully allowed to do. And then once I've done my business here, then I'll be on my way.
Cool. Thank you very much.
So, and that's how simple it is. So, what I'll do is I'll go back to exactly where I was, okay, where they were telling me that I could not go to, but then as you've seen from that, okay, Sergeant just sort of left me just sort of go with that. Oh yeah, I know.
The auditor's right to stand precisely where officers had been stopping him is confirmed by the sergeant's presence, which delivers instant resolution. There are 3 important lessons to be learned. Officers in plain clothes are required to appropriately identify themselves. Up to physical obstacles, the public pavement is still open, and just because several cops agree doesn't mean that inaccurate information is now accurate. If this exchange made you think, please share your ideas concerning public photography in the comments section below. Next week, we'll look at instances where terrorism laws are abused during routine filming. Subscribe for more police accountability analysis. This is not legal advice, it is an instructional film. Verify local laws at all times.